First bill.
House Bill 655, Local Elections, County Commissioner and County Boards of Education, District Voting.
Is on third reading and final passage. Recognizing the gentleman from St. Mary's.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I looked around the room before I stood up, wanted to make sure nobody else wanted to talk on this first. So I'm trying to think of what to say that I haven't already said on this bill. You know, I'm a little disappointed when this bill first came to the floor. I just amazed at the audacity of it, that the chamber is willing to push through single-member districts in a chamber that doesn't adhere to single-member districts themselves. You know, no less than 4 times on this House floor last week that I heard the term, one man, one vote. The funny thing is, those terms always came by people that are in multi-member districts. That seems contradictory to what the bill does for county commissioners. See, we have this little town in St. Mary's called Charlotte Hall. And Charlotte Hall is right on the county line. So if you're on the right side of the county line, the St. Mary's side, the good news is your property taxes are a whole lot cheaper. But the bad news is you get one vote for a delegate. If you have a constituent issue, you get one phone call. This guy here. If you're on the other side of the county line, the Charles County side, you get 3 votes. If you have a constituent problem, you get 3 phone calls to 3 different delegates serving on 3 different committees. So I'm trying to figure out how is one fair and the other isn't. It seems like we would fix the problems in our own house before we force it onto others and other bodies of government. Seems hypocritical to me. Like I've said before, I'm just shocked at how this bill, we could have had a great conversation about this. And, you know, there's a lot of things the minority party agrees with in this bill. But again, it was how it was presented. Right from the jump street, the bill sponsor played the race card on this bill. I didn't think that was right. We tried to confront that right when the bill came to the chamber, which generated a bunch of tweets. Let me read you a couple. The Jim Crow era racial discrimination laws designed to regulate black Americans to second-class citizens in the area of life last 100 years. Disturbingly, we have folks making public policies that apparently don't understand the basic timeline. I mean, that rhetoric's not very helpful. I don't think it's true. We have another tweet from a prominent member after that debate. Mentions the floor leader defending voting rights and advocating to eliminate Jim Crow laws where the entire counties vote for in-district representation. So we show up on Thursday, and I lead with the First Amendment here offered, pointing out how hypocritical this was, because we have counties like in Charles County that have the exact same process, that have a minority board of county commissioners. Point out that in deep blue Montgomery County, they do the exact same thing, the same process with their school board. Offer that amendment up. Now, I didn't force that amendment to a vote. I'm thankful the committee took a look at it, and of course they had to adopt it at that point, else it would just have been extremely hypocritical. But, you know, we didn't force that to a vote because that was the right thing to do. We're hoping to work out something with the bill sponsor. Yeah, I called the bill sponsor last Thursday night and pitched the idea of a voter referendum. I said, hey, let's let the voters decide. He shot that down. Next day, Friday, we pitched an amendment on the floor. Voter referendum. Let the people decide. And was told in the rebuttal that we can't trust the people to make the right decisions. The people might make the wrong decisions. I think that's ludicrous. When did we become smarter than the people that pay our salaries? We're not. That's not democracy. Government is supposed to be for the people, by the people, of the people. Not for the majority party, by the majority party, of the majority party. That's not right. And let me take, I'm hoping bill doesn't have to come back over here. Because this is like the last time I'll really want to speak on this thing. But let me take the opportunity to address two talking points that I see getting pushed from the other side. First is this whole thing where the current system dilutes votes. Yeah, that might work out for the one person running in this district that you're trying to single out, but the dilution of votes, currently the cumulative effect on my county is every citizen has 5 votes. This takes you to 2. When I was my first election, our Board of County Commissioners, the race between a Democrat and the Republican was decided by 24 votes. Don't tell me votes don't matter. They do. This other talking point that I hear is, it normally starts in some faraway place, like, I don't know, Garrett County. So you don't want people from Garrett County weighing in on your delegate race. Why don't we have single-member districts? And that's true. I don't want people from Garrett County weighing in my delegate race. The same reason why I don't want delegates from Lexington Park turning in legislation that affects Garrett County. Look, a delegate race is a local position. You're selecting your local representative for your state government. So, of course, only locals should be voting in that. That's exactly what we're talking about on this bill. It's a county commissioner race. So if you're a county commissioner representing Mechanicsville, if you're a county commissioner representing Leonardtown, there's a good chance that you know a lot about Lexington Park. It's only a few miles away. You go there probably weekly, if not daily, like a lot of the citizens. If you're a citizen in Lexington Park, you travel to Mechanicsville or Leonardtown almost daily. That's one of the geographical challenges we have when we're running, when you live on a peninsula. You know, this bill should have been about local courtesy. On the commissioner races, ensuring people that have an opportunity to vote, you're going to talk about fairness and traveling from district to district. One of the main reasons one of the best ways to accomplish that is assuring that all people have the ability to have a say in who represent them, and this bill takes that away from them. My Board of County Commissioners didn't ask for this. The House delegation didn't want it. The state senator doesn't want it. The other 5 counties that are affected, at least 4 of them don't want it, or at least are willing to say it publicly. This bill is divisive. It's been harmful. It's bad public policy, and I hope it fails in the Senate. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
The gentleman from St. Mary's.